Razorbeak, prepare for flight. Destination, Iacon. Operation, assimilation. Razorbeak, Autobot alert. Disclosure averted. Continue observation. Autobots are set to launch Megatron. Contact.
Hello guys and gals, and welcome. So this is another Ginger Toy Mentor video, and this one is of the giant Funko Pop, as you can see by the size, just the sheer size of Soundwave. And he apparently comes with tapes, and we're going to take him out of the box, and we're going to see what he looks like, see what the tapes look like, and we're going to get an idea of just how cool this Funko Pop Soundwave is. So he is not really held in there very well. Sorry, Soundwave. I don't think he's any worse for the wear. He is a solid hunk of plastic. It looks like the background comes out if you wanted to actually utilize the background for something, kind of like the old style. And then he also comes with 3 tapes, which we're going to take a look at here. So let's back him up. Good Lord, he is monstrous. I mean, this is let me see if I have anything for reference here. I'm sure I've got something nearby that I could use. Yeah, here's a AA battery. Okay, this is how big, just for instance, his compartment for his cassettes is. Pretty large. Does his compartment for his cassettes open up? I'm kind of curious. It doesn't. Oh, wait, no, it does. And inside is a cassette with, it looks like they all have multiple sides. So one of them has the, zoom in here on the cassettes. It's got a, kind of like the orange and the gray on one side, and then that's obviously Razorbeak on the other. It's definitely a hard piece of plastic that's been painted, so it's not actually like a transformable cassette, true to the Funko Pop form. And then we also have this one, which is the red and the blue, and on the other side is the orange and the gray, dark gray. And then we have this one, which is the blue and the light blue and the white, and on the other side is the dark gray and the blue. I mean, I'm assuming these are all obviously his Transformers. This one is obviously Ravage. You know, this one is obviously Razorbeak. And then I guess the other side is Buzzsaw. Kind of cheap out there a little bit. And then this one seems to be, these two seem to be Rumble and, what was the name of that other guy? It's been a little while and I can't quite remember the names. They do have holes in the cassettes, as you can see. So they do actually kind of look like real cassettes. You can pick whichever one you want to put into his chest. Like, for instance, I would probably want to put Buzzsaw in there. And then you just kind of load Buzzsaw in. There's 2 little holes that kind of make it so that the it doesn't rattle around in there when it's transforming. It does seem like there's a notch. So right here on the edge of the cartridge, see that? There's a little notch, and it seems to correspond with a matching notch on the inside of Soundwave, and they all have it. Like there's the one on this one. See, it kind of sticks up ever so slightly from the top. So they might only go in one way. No, I mean, it doesn't really seem like they're that large. Like, if you look in the compartment, you can clearly see that there is a sort of a distance. Like, and it even kind of wiggles a little bit. See? It even kind of wiggles a little bit inside. And it does nothing really holds it in. If you just tilt it over, it just pops right out. So I don't really know exactly what's going on there. It does look like it doesn't go in a certain way. It's kind of strange. So like half the time I'm trying to put it in and it doesn't want to go in. So, okay, so it has to be put in exactly flat. So you can't like tilt it in like you would a cassette. So, like, for instance, see how it has a, obviously like a cassette kind of a thing, and you can literally kind of like put the cartridge in the cassette holder, and then you can just like go like this. See, it doesn't shut. So it's interesting. So it has to be put in like exactly flat, otherwise it won't fit. A little bit of an oddity there, but it's kind of interesting to have the cartridges. I wonder if they're made completely out of metal or if they're made completely out of plastic. Just as another reference point, as you can see, here's the battery, and I can literally fit the battery, the AA battery, inside of his compartment. So it's a very interestingly sized transformer here. I'm going to go ahead and put Buzzsaw in there. Or sorry, not Buzzsaw, Razorbeak. I'm going to put Razorbeak in there. And I'm going to shut this. And I wonder if if I hit it. So it doesn't look like it pops out. Once you press it in, it looks like it's in there pretty good. And of course we have our cassettes. Now, obviously with Funko Pops, the head is obviously going to be oversized. So as you can see, his head is just giganormous. But it's really freaking cool, in my opinion. Very, very interesting. He has a lot of detail on his arms and stuff. He's got his gun in his hand, which is non-removable. They even have kind of like his little tabs over here. Very interesting. And his feet have some stickers on them to kind of give them the impression that he's actually kind of a robot. On his bottom of his feet is a code there, as you can see. And on his backside, he's got some pretty good detail. I mean, all in all, his detail is very nice. Obviously, he's not movable. You can't really transform him. His little cassettes that he comes with can't be transformed. But he's pretty sweet. Let's flash to a fashion shot of him going on the turntable. And that'll be it.
Meteor shower. We have been detected there. Rumble, activate pile drivers, Operation Destruction. We can concentrate the energy into energon cubes and store them in the new space cruiser. Razorbeak, prepare for flight. Course heading northeast.
Thundercracker to Soundwave. Thundercracker to Soundwave.
Proceed, Thundercracker. Megatron, Razorbeak has returned. He has found a source of energy. Ravage. Enter Teltran 1. Acquire knowledge of Earth's resources. Ravage. Eject. Eject. Ravage. Rumble. Activate pile drivers. Operation Tidal Wave. Space cruiser nearly complete.
And the energon cubes?
3,000 astroliters more required.
We need one more source of energy, Soundwave.
The ruby crystals of Burma. Rocket fuel is another highly concentrated form of energy. Strike Force assembled. Enough here to power the entire planet of Cybertron.